3-0. 3-0 up. Lads. 3-0 up. What is going on, Hammer Gang? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United. I'm back again with our player ratings and my take on what was, for the neutral, a very exciting game of football at the London Stadium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get straight into the player ratings and then I'll give you my take. Right, Lukasz Fabianski, no chance of Arsenal's goals and made a couple of vital saves. One flap in the first half, had the heart racing, but another solid performance despite conceding 3. 7. Yeah, it was definitely a game where we needed our keeper at it. And that's saying that even though we've conceded 3 goals. So, yeah, he got a 7 and rightly so. Once again, he rarely makes any mistakes. He did a flap at 1, but then he sort of recovered that straight away. But yeah, 7 is about right. Vladimir Surkov, a tough match against Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Unfortunate to get a yellow card and battered well against his direct opponent. He got a 6. Yeah, I think it's going to, because we've conceded 3 goals, and none of our defenders scored own goals or assisted. So yeah, I think that's going to be sort of a common theme for that match, but we'll see. But yeah, I think a 6 is about right in if you've conceded 3 goals. Issa Diop, a tough afternoon for both defences, and Diop was no different. A solid first half, but shaky second. He got a 6. Yeah, I've just reiterating what I've just said. I've just seen Craig Dawson's rating actually, but yeah, 6. It wasn't any. Yeah, let me just get through this and then I'll just say what I've got to say. But yeah, 6 for Diop. Craig Dawson, a second own goal in as many games and a dodgy second half as Arsenal dominated the play. Not his best game in a West Ham shirt. Made one excellent block to sum up his never say die attitude. He got a 5. The own goal is that can't affect his rating, not in my opinion anyway. He got a 5. Okay, whatever. He got 5. I've just seen Aaron Cresswell's rating as well. It's crazy. But yeah, move on to Aaron Cresswell. Difficult second half for the left back with a lot of Arsenal play coming down his wing, including all 3 Arsenal goals. He got a 4. Do I think he deserves a 4? The goal did come down that side, but if you watch the game and you see that he was outnumbered a few times, which was, I don't know whose responsibility that was, because West Ham were interchanging in the forward position. So maybe that affected having that defensive stability, and Cresswell was exposed a lot. So they give him a 4. I don't think I would give him a 4, and I am sort of harsh on West Ham, and I don't think I'd give him a 4. I just think that he was exposed 2v1 on one too many occasions, so you can't blame him for that. But he got a 4. It is what it is. Declan Rice tried to install a sense of calm in his team, but in the second half was unable to get on the ball and dictate as he had done in the first half. One fantastic driving run in the second period showed his ability on the ball. He got a 6. I don't know. I'm hoping that, like, I'm assuming Lingard's going to get a 7. I don't see why Rice couldn't have got a 7 as well. Like I said, defensively, I understand you let him 3 goals, and that's the defenders. I don't know. Yeah, that run was imagine if he'd have scored. Imagine if he'd have actually scored that goal, or even set up someone to score. That would have been like a fantastic goal. He got a 6. He potentially could have got 7 in that game, because you've got to remember we did score 3 goals. But yeah, he got 6. Super check. Thomas Soucek. Unfortunate to be credited with an own goal shortly after scoring 1 at the right end. Always an option for the defence, but as with Rice, had less and less impact as the game wore on. He got 7. Right, so just going back to what I've just said, I think they both impacted the game in the same way yesterday. So they've given Supercheck a 7, which I definitely won't argue with. So like I said, going back to what I've just said about Rice, I feel Rice probably deserves a 7 as well. I don't do the ratings, but yeah, well done Supercheck, man. Like, he got a goal, and as always, he's very instinctive. He had to adjust and put it in, and obviously he had to stay on side from Antonio's effort, which wasn't going in anyway. So he's got very, very quick reflexes for a big guy, and obviously we know that Superman and Supercheck have quick reflexes. But yeah, he deserves a 7. Well done, man. Great player, great signing. Well done. Jared Bowen came off on 74 minutes. Alive to Lingard's quick thinking and a well-hit shot for his goal, albeit via a slight deflection. Got behind Kieran Tierney well, and when Arsenal were in ascendancy, defended well to help Sufa out. He got 7. Yeah, he done well, man. Like I said, I will go into the game as an overall, but yeah, he did do well. I was kind of surprised to see him coming off because of what he does offer defensively, and they've just touched upon that he was helping Sufal, and all of the goals sort of came down our left back side. So therefore, it would have made sense, I think, to keep him on, even if you put him on the left side, and he can help Cresswell back because he's left footed as well. So yeah, that might have been a change that could have been made. Is put Bowen on the left and give him the same instructions that he does on the right, which is just help out your fullback. But he came off, and yeah, I didn't think he was coming off when he came out. I thought it might be somebody else. But yeah, he got 7. Well done, man. He done well. You can see he wasn't happy to be coming off either. Jesse Lingard, woo! In the space of 2 months, Lingard has become West Ham's most important player. The drive and intensity he brings to the attack is phenomenal. Brilliant finish for the first goal, and the most alert player on the pitch to assist the second. Not involved much in the second half. 9. Now, they've just said he's not involved much in the second half, and they've still given him a 9 out of 10. So they gave him 9 out of 10 based off of the first probably 35 minutes. And yeah, man, he has been fantastic for us. And I would say this from a critical point of view. There is times where he holds on to the ball for a little bit too long, where he could kind of put us in, step us in, switch the play. I'm like I said, I'm very critical. But overall, like, yeah, he is being a what a signing for us. What a player. In the last video a few days ago, I said about, like Moyes got him in and has rejuvenated his career. So it's like a match made in heaven. And I personally believe that whatever he does, he's not going to get back in at Man United, because I think that they know him doing what he's doing, his value's going up, they can get money from him, and then they can reinvest that elsewhere, because they must feel that they're okay in the areas that he plays. They've got players in that position. I think they're thinking. So I definitely think they're going to sell him, and we are definitely in pole position. And just signing him sort of shows how far we have come. So I'm hoping that we can make that deal permanent. But yeah, he got a 9, and his goal was fantastic. What a goal! Like, what a finish! And if you see, the keeper nearly got it. So that means that it was inch perfect, basically, because the keeper at full stretch could not get a hand to it. So what a goal. Like, seriously, what a goal. Like, what a player. He's enjoying his football, and obviously West Ham fans are enjoying him. And, he's one, I think, that if he had 60,000 fans behind him, he would thrive on that. And new fans as well. Like, obviously, he's come through at Manchester United. So I think if he had, like, the West Ham fans, like, he'd be like a hero to them and that. And I think it would take his game to the next level, because it's something new that he was so used to. And that's the thing, sometimes you can go stale at a club after so many years, and I think West Ham fans behind him, this guy would be even better. So can't wait to get the fans back on the ground and hopefully sign Lingard on a permanent. Said Benrahma came off on 79 minutes. The least involved of West Ham's attacking players going forward, but showed a good work ethic to help Cresswell out in defence. Lovely run and cross that should have resulted in a goal, only for Antonio to miss from point-blank range. He got a 6. Yeah, I feel for Benrahma, because he's used to scoring goals and creating goals. And at the minute, in a West Ham shirt, that's not happening for him. He hasn't scored for us, and he must be frustrated, because that is the type of player he is. He is a goal scorer. He is working hard. And I've said it before, and I think everybody is probably on the same page, is once he gets his first goal, I think more will come. Look at Arsenal's goal yesterday, like, the first one, luckily deflections and stuff like that, and even that it went down as an own goal. But I think something like that for Benrahma, that's all he needs is one off his shin or whatever, and a tap in, like he put on a plate for Antonio, like, he's going to score that. So once he gets his goal, I think we will see the real Benrahma. And yeah, we just got to sort of be patient with him, and he needs to keep getting those minutes that he's getting on the pitch. But yeah, he got his 6, and Yeah, he done well. And he's drive and run, where, like I said, he's just put it on the plate for Antonio. That is Benrahma. And I think that the more we see of that and the more consistency we see of that, like, West Ham is definitely gonna be a very exciting team to watch. Mikel Antonio, 2 assists in the first half for Antonio. Had David Luiz in his pocket for the whole game. His hold-up play and strength in the air was excellent, but missed an absolute sitter that would have restored a 2-goal lead. Very costly. He got a 5. Now, if they've given Jesse Lingard a 9 based off of 35 minutes, they've just acknowledged that Antonio got 2 assists. I think a 5 is harsh. Yes, he should have scored that. Like, I'm not going to make no excuses for him. He should have scored that, but he definitely deserves more than a 5. We scored 3 goals. Let's not forget that. So sometimes some people are blinkered and very short-sighted. Like, he's got 2 assists, and technically the 3 goals that we've conceded are not his fault. So he's kind of done his job. Yes, all right, he could have made it 4-2, but I'm saying he done his job to help us get to 3-0 up. The 3 goals we conceded is nothing to do with him. So yeah, I don't think a 5 is warranted. But like I said, I don't do the ratings. But he worked hard, man. And sometimes you got to say, you know what? He's tired. We're on the back foot, and the chance came to him. And yes, he should have scored. But let's not forget what he's done for us in this particular game. Forget season and last season and all. No, what did he do for us in this game? He done a lot for us. So it's just unlucky. He should have scored, but it's unlucky. Mark Noble came in on 74 minutes. Was a defensive substitution as West Ham tried to cling on. Made 2 excellent interceptions. He got 6. Ryan Fredericks came in on 79 minutes. His highlight was an excellent tactical foul in the final minute to stop an Arsenal counter. He got a 6. Right, so like I just said, Noble and Fredericks came on. They got a 6. How can you give them more than you give Antonio? Like, come on, man. But yeah, Noble's substitution came on, and I think he probably was needed at that point, because I genuinely thought, like, the way the game was going, I thought they was gonna score a 4th goal. And I think bringing on Noble definitely helped us defensively and potentially got us a point. Now let me just give my view as an overall. Now, when we played Man United, I was saying, listen, how can you go there so defensively and that poor mindset? You're better off going, you know, with an attacking team and then revert back defensively, maybe at half time. Now, Moyes done that. He done that. We was 3-0 up after 30 or 37 minutes or whatever it was. So, and then we kind of, I don't think it was down to him, but it was like a shift in mentality, and all of a sudden, Arsenal was they changed their approach and we changed our approach. And I don't think that was down to Moyes. You didn't see people, okay, right, Bowen, you play right wing back. No, he didn't make changes like that so to make us go. I just think that there was a turning point in the game. And then it was hard for us to recover that form that had just gotten us 3-0 up. So you can't 1 week say Moyes go more attacking and then when he does, you understand, like, start criticising him. Yes, at 3-0, when you go 3-0, you should not lose a game or draw the game. You should win the game. But we've seen it happen to the best of them. We've seen it happen to PSG against Barcelona. We've seen Liverpool come back in the Champions League. Like, it happens. It's football. And I would say a positive thing is that we didn't lose that game, because we could have easily lost. When they made it 3-0, they was on top of us. I'm sorry, when they made it 3-0, they was on top of us. They're in the ascendancy. There's loads of time for them to get another goal. So we have to look at the season, and I've said this before as well, as a whole, and not isolated to one game or one half of football. Yeah, everybody was mad. I was like, this is embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's not, because you've got to think, we come up against Spurs and we got a 3-3 draw. So now that it's happened to us, like, we're on the receiving end of a comeback. But the difference is we did not lose the game. And like I said, there was enough time for them to score. And in my heart of hearts, the way the game was going, even at sort of 3-1, I could see that they are playing some good attacking football. We're looking a bit nervous. We're looking a bit shaky. And I thought they were going to score 4 goals. I really did believe that they were going to score 4 goals. And I just couldn't see us scoring. And it's only, look, Moyes brought on Noble and Fredericks quite late on. So it's not like he switched defensively at half time and then, no, he didn't. He stuck at it, and the players just stopped doing what they were doing. So yeah, he's going to have to take a little bit of the blame, but I'm not really putting the blame on Moyes. I'm putting it on the players sort of getting 3-0 up and maybe just sort of not taking a foot off the pedal, but thinking, oh, let's try and protect this rather than let's keep going, man. Let's keep on going. Now, in Arsenal, credit to Arsenal, because that goal that they scored, yes, it was an own goal, and yes, it was sort of unfortunate for us, but they needed that goal before half-time, and as proven, that was a catalyst for them to make their comeback. Now, if we would have got in at 3-0 half-time, I genuinely believe it would be a different story. We would have won that game. But like I said again, it's football. We're 5th. I wanted Villa to beat Spurs, which didn't happen. So obviously, it's tight. It's tight. For now, I'm saying it's a battle for 4th, because I feel that Leicester, Man United, obviously City, they've got the top 3 taken care of. So I don't know whether 5th place gets Champions League football if Manchester City win. If Manchester City win the Champions League, does 5th place in the Premier League get you Champions League football, providing the Europa League winner is not an English team? Someone in the comments, let me know. But we've had a great season, and the fact that we're very disappointed with a 3-3 draw of Arsenal speaks volumes. And Moyes, yeah, I mean, he could easily have went more defensive, because like I said after the Man United game, Arsenal have more about them as an attacking threat, especially at this moment when Man United have a few players missing, and they proved that yesterday. Like, going forward, when they're at it, they are very, very dangerous. So, yeah, we come up against a very, very good attacking team yesterday, especially after the first 30 minutes. So we got a draw. We're still 5th. There's a pack behind us, but everyone's got to play everyone. We've got some tough games, but it's been a great season, and we can't forget that. We can't be blinkered like these people that do the ratings. We can't be sort of blinded by 1 or 2 or even 3 results. Like, as a season overall, West Ham is doing fantastic, and compared to last season, it's night and day. So I'm gonna just keep it positive and say, you know what, well done, man. Like, well done. Especially those 30 minutes show what we are capable of, and I think we have to have that approach for every game from here and until the end of the season. We've got 9 games to go. Just go for it, man. Like, don't leave nothing on the pitch like we have done in the last 2 games against Manchester United. Don't leave it on. Like, you understand? Like, at least we gave it a go yesterday, and it's not easy to maintain it for the whole of 90 minutes. But imagine we did. Imagine we kept up that sort of momentum and that form for the whole 90 minutes. Then we would have scored at least 5 goals yesterday. Easier said than done, obviously. But yeah, man, like, we need to go at every game, the last 9 games, on the front foot, and then just see where it takes us. I don't even know. I think the next game's Wolves, who, they're another one on their day. You don't know what you're going to get with them. But if we are at it, then we will cause them problems. So yeah, international break. I'm glad we didn't go into the break on a defeat, especially as we was winning 3-0. Yes, it feels like a defeat, but like I said, it easily could have been a defeat. So, after 29 games, well done, West Ham. Well done, everybody involved in West Ham. Well done, David Moyes. Doing a great job. Well done, Lingard. And yeah, like, Wolves is the next game, so it's a little while away. I want to see how Lingard does playing for England. I hope he gets a start, or I hope he gets minutes, and I'm hoping that he carries on this form in an England shirt. Yeah, so any dreams in life, any goals, any aspirations, stay on track, stay focused, don't let no one deter you. And by that I mean, don't let no one burst your bubble. Well done, West Ham. Bring on Wolves. Come on, you Irons.